Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is Galactic Starlight Gaming. I am Galaxy, and last episode we defeated the Ender Dragon, so in this episode we will be searching for the most coveted item in all of Minecraft, the Elytra wings. Before we get into the video, I would like to take a moment to ask you to please consider subscribing, as it would mean a lot to me and really help my channel grow. If you do end up enjoying the video, please don't forget to hit the like button down below. And with that, let's get started. I did not bother to show my trek through the end, as it was mostly just a boring trek, but luckily it didn't take that long before I found an end city and made my way inside, facing down the shulkers with courage and agility. Or actually mostly just getting myself floated up into the ceiling. Down on the surface of the end island, I carelessly broke my ender chest with a pickaxe not enchanted with silk touch, which, if you didn't know, means that instead of dropping an ender chest, it drops only obsidian. Therefore, I was forced to make an arduous trek through the end city without my bow until I could find the ender chest located at the top of every one. At last, I fought my way to the top of the city, and after fighting off shulkers and using their projectiles to float myself up to the top, I managed to break my way into the ender chest room. However, my fight was not over yet, for it was guarded by several shulkers, and these aggressive creatures managed to defend the chest room with such vehemence that it was some time before I managed to get anywhere close to the ender chest, let alone open it. However, at last I managed to devise a stratagem, whereby I floated down a pillar of water to open the end chest and get my bow. Once this was in my possession, the doom of the shulkers was sealed. After contemplating and wisely choosing not to attempt an MLG landing, I carefully picked my way down the steps of the end fortress. Following the last few blocks, I began to duel the shulkers with my bow. The enchantments my bow was equipped with made it a very one-sided fight, and the shulkers were quickly annihilated, granting me access to the ender chest. After taking everything of value from the ordinary chest beside the ender chest, it was time for me to brave the final challenge: assault the ship and claim the Elytra. Crafting my first shulker box to help with the organization of my gear, I gathered my things and prepared for the test. Would I be able to claim the Elytra without dying to the shulker guardians? I had now towered my way up to the ship and slain the shulkers on the outside. The only thing left were the shulkers on either side of the Elytra, and they were not pleased with my presence, as their indignant cries readily attest. The shulker quickly fled the scene, however, and the Elytra was mine. I took it and everything else of value on the ship, not neglecting the dragon head by the bowsprit. With this final trophy in my possession, it was time to leave. Cautiously making my way to the back of the ship, I prepared for my first flight. I equipped my wings, readied my rockets, and leapt off into the air, making a short flight and landing safely on the tower. I could now go home. And with all that, there wasn't much left to do. I went through the exit portal, towered up on top of a tree, readied my Elytra, and flew off into the... not sunset. I flew off into the clouds. And man, the journey back to my base from the end portal, I've made this like over 10 times probably, due to deaths and other circumstances. And it is so much quicker on an Elytra. It's like a 10-minute journey on a horse or on foot, but it's just like a 2-minute journey on an Elytra, so that's a significant difference, I think. So I think this is probably going to be the last of the adventuring type of videos for a while, because starting next week we're going to do some building and just some work around our base. So you can look forward to that. If you have any suggestions for build ideas, don't hesitate to leave them down in the comments below. I would love to hear your suggestions. I know one of the ideas I have for the near future is a castle where we can keep villagers to live and to trade with. We might also do a bit of living there ourselves, because I think we're starting to outgrow the tiny base in the valley. I also want to build a quarry and a better mine than the one we have right now, because we're going to need a lot of resources, and also probably in the near future an Enderman XP farm for mending and enchanting. But with all that, this is going to have to be the end of the video. I have to wrap it up here. So, be sure to like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and I will see you next time. I'll just put on some chill music and enjoy the rest of the Elytra flight. Goodbye.